I want to begin by saying that I've been heartened by the warrior spirit that has been evident through these past few weeks as we have taken care of ourselves and taken care of each other, our friends, our family, our students, our faculty, our trustees, our alumni. We have all pulled together as a community, and it has been really encouraging and heartening to me to see the way in which we have done that. You know, it's often said that the true character of a person or an organization is revealed in crisis. And what I have seen during the past few weeks is the true character of Lycoming College community. We are a community that has a deep sense of caring for one another, and we are a community that is determined to overcome obstacles, to take care of our students, and to take care of all members of the community. It was only a couple of weeks ago that public health officials began to tell us that the COVID-19 pandemic was evolving in such a way that drastic steps needed to be taken if we were to avoid the situation where our health system would be overwhelmed by the people who would need hospitalization and intensive care. Lycoming College, and really most of higher education, recognized this as a moral imperative. We knew that we needed to do our part to contribute to the national effort to slow the rate of transmission of this virus. We also knew that we had to take unprecedented steps to ensure that our students, our faculty, and our staff were being cared for. And so during the past week, we have taken a number of actions that I want to briefly describe to you. As a first step, we actually extended spring break. You see, our students were away, almost all of them were away, when the dimensions of this crisis became evident. And that extension of spring break for a week gave us time to plan, gather more information, and decide upon a course of action. About a week ago, I notified the students of Lycoming College, with the full support of the faculty, that we were going to complete this semester using remote instruction. I also guaranteed to the students that they would have the opportunity to earn credit for every one of the courses in which they are currently enrolled. You see, we owe that to them. It would be too disruptive to our seniors if they were unable to complete this semester. And our underclass students as well have plans laid out for the future. Our faculty has been working very hard over the past 10 days to deliver on this commitment. They are confident and determined that they will be able to work with the students of Lycoming College, provide remote instruction techniques, and allow students to earn credit for the courses in which they are enrolled this semester. That was our first step, and the most important, because our mission is to provide an education to the young people who come to Lycoming College. As we finished that step, we then began to think about our faculty, our staff in particular. As you may know, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the governor has issued very strong guidelines to allow us to practice social distancing. And so we developed plans so that we are now a mostly remote work environment. More important than that, however, we also have taken steps and told our employees that they will have a paycheck for the foreseeable future. We cannot, as a caring community, we cannot simply begin layoffs and forget about taking care of our employees. And that message was communicated to them yesterday as well. There are unanswered questions. I know seniors and their families, for example, are thinking about commencement. I can't give you an answer to that yet. There's too much that's unknown in the coming weeks. I can tell you that we have begun the process of planning for alternative ways of honoring our graduating seniors and recognizing our faculty as we always do during commencement. More information about that will be forthcoming. Some of you may be wondering, what's going to be the financial impact on Lycoming College? Well, it's clear there's going to be some loss of revenue. We don't fully have a handle on how significant that loss of revenue will be. We face questions of potential refunds of room and board. It's a little uncertain how the admissions environment is going to unfold. It's a little uncertain what might happen in terms of student retention. There are costs that are associated with moving our curriculum remotely and getting our employees into a position where they can also work remotely. What I do know, however, is that Lycoming College has the underlying financial strength to weather this situation and to emerge in good and strong shape. We will work closely with the Board of Trustees in the coming weeks to determine the particulars of how we will do that. Finally, I know that some of you are wondering what happens next. Again, it is difficult to know, but what I do know is that we challenge ourselves as a community every day to act boldly and think deeply. And this pandemic, this unprecedented crisis, is a time when we will call upon that ethos, and together, all members of the Lycoming College community will think deeply and act boldly. We will take care of ourselves, we will take care of each other, we will take care of the communities in which we live. And so I ask that you all try to be well, take care of your friends and neighbors, and do your part so that our nation can emerge from this pandemic in strong shape and ready to move into the future.